The Tile Roofing Industry Alliance presents What is the Same and What is Different from ASCE 710 to ASCE 716. There are several small changes from ASCE 710 standard to ASCE 716, but these small changes add up to some pretty big differences in the wind uplift results or calculations that are made. The calculation method is exactly the same and hasn't changed. However, what has changed are the roof zones. There are more of them now with ASCE 716. It also has higher wind factors. The slope ranges have also changed, and the wind maps have changed slightly, and we'll review those in a little more detail. The calculation methods and equations haven't changed, but these are done by certified and qualified engineers when a simpler method, like using the TRI High Wind Manual, wouldn't apply. Pressures are determined for underlayments, and the overturning moments are determined for roof tiles using the equation listed there. What has changed, however, are the gust coefficients. These values have changed for ASCE 716, and in most cases have increasing the overturning moment required, but not for all, and we'll go through some of those examples. The roof zones have changed. From ASCE 710, there were 3 zones for all roofs, 1, 2, and 3, with 3 being in the corners, typically with the highest uplift requirements. In ASCE 716, there are now 6 zones for gable roofs and 4 for hip roofs. They're still numbered 1, 2, 3, but now they have a difference between whether it's at the eave or the ridge or at the other end of the roof, for example, on gable roofs. So they have a 2E or a 2R, depending on whether it's eave or ridge, with different values, or 3E and 3R for ridge or eave corners, and 2N for the ends of the gable roof. The gust coefficient factors have also changed. In ASCE 710, the highest values were in zone 3, or the corner zones, ranged from 1.2 to 2.6. With a new ASCE 716 standard, they now ranged from 2.0 to 3.6, so they have increased in most cases. And these higher GC sub P factors, or gust coefficient factors, directly result in higher pressures for the underlayments and higher overturning moments for tiles, which may require increased fastening. The slope ranges have also changed. They used to break at 5.5 and 12 and 6 and 12, but now they've changed to change over at 4.5 and 12 and 6 and 12. The wind maps have also changed slightly from the previous ASCE 710. So it's good to make sure to select the correct version of ASCE when you're looking up the wind speeds. But it's always best to verify with a local building department to make sure what's the required wind speed for that area or for the project that you're working on. Typically, they will round up to the nearest 10 miles per hour, so it's always best to check to make sure you have the right wind speed. But to look up on your own, there's 2 free hazard tools available online from ASCE and ATC, or AT Council. If you have any questions, please contact the TRI at tileroofing.org, or you can contact any one of the tile manufacturers by doing a web search for their name and finding their contact information. Thank you very much.